Okay, don't put it on top of the bed.
I can just let her see.
No, just, okay. Like when they see me with all my kids, whether I be in the grocery store, it could be a complete stranger, it could be someone I just met, and they realize, like if I'm at a networking event, and they're right here, and they find out how many kids I have, and they're like, how do you do it? How do you do it? I look at it this way, like I've got options, right? There are options to how we raise our kids, what we decide to do with them, and play with them, spend time with them, doing business. And I decided, I set it in my mind, like, I do not want to be a stressed out mom. I mean, I already realized, gosh, I've got 3, 4 little ones now. This can get out of hand pretty quick. And I was like, I don't want it to get out of hand. And so set the stage and start communicating with your family. Hey, I don't want this to get out of hand. So how do I do it in business with all these kids? Well, biggest thing is communicate. I communicate every morning when we are together, like typical like work, school day, what's going on. And I tell them what I expect. So if I expect a big like time block where I'm making some phone calls or talking with clients, hey, from this time to this time, who's got, you know, Quinn, who has the baby? Someone might volunteer or I have to assign somebody. Our oldest might be like, well, I've got work, so I'll be here and here. I'm like, okay. And I ask the other kids, what do you guys got going on? I ask them too, is like, what do you have going on? Where do you need to be at a certain time? And we all work it out. So someone is watching baby or they're preoccupied with something, and it just works because, again, it's setting it up like, this is what I expect from you. And when things don't go according to plan, say like I've had children interrupt me like during an interview, they'll be screaming in the background. Like, well, you know what? Can't change it. They already screamed, you know, can't take that back. So I'll address it later and have a talk with them and go over again. What did we talk about this morning? We said, or I said, I have this thing going on and you were supposed to have the child. What happened? I let them explain what happened. Like, we had these expectations and this agreement. So just talk to them about it. What about these circumstances I can't control? What if something just comes up and you're like, I had planned this, we all talked about our day, and now the car won't start. Maybe you have an important meeting, or a child is just screaming their head off and they have a fever. And you're just like, what do I do? Girls, I always have options in the back of my mind. It's like, what else can I do in my business? If I, for some reason, cannot get, like, let's say, like today, I meant to do a Facebook Live, like, earlier during the day. We were out house shopping, and now she's behind me, screaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do Facebook Live with my kids, and this is just going to be real. Option 2, instead of being completely alone, coughing, and doing this in a quieter environment. I'm like, hey, it didn't go according to plan, so I just choose options. I could have chose not to do it. It's like, well, it didn't work out. But like, there are some cycles in life that seem like this is it's just not that easy for me, or you feel like you don't have any options, and I get it. And, you know, if that's you, then, you know, let's connect for 10 minutes and let me give you some great feedback on what I think, because I bet I've been in a similar situation. Pinky swear it's not a sales call. Just 10 minutes to connect, to just be real and hear you and listen to you and just give you my thoughts, give you my feedback on what I have personally experienced and or from other moms and what has worked. Because I feel like there are always options as long as you are breathing and you are capable. There are options out there. So if you want to connect, there's a link in the description. Connect with me for 10 minutes. Again, I pinky swear, not a sales call. Just want to help you out, lady. And, you know, sometimes you see someone just to listen. You know, honestly, just someone who's been there, done that, and someone who you feel like won't judge you. I know there are times where I just felt like I can't talk to my friends. What are they gonna think? I feel like I can't really express myself. So Here you can. All right, ladies. Well, I'm going to let you go. So I hope this has been helpful. Just how do I do it? Just like set the stage, set the environment, set the expectations, and communicate. That's huge. Communicate with your family what you expect and what you want. All right, guys, connect with me for 10 minutes if you just need me to listen and just to relate and give you some tips and how I can help you in your own unique situation.
Ready?
Much love. Say bye, girls.
Bye. Say bye.
Say bye. Say bye, Quinn. All right.
She can say bye, but she doesn't.